Greetings, brothers and sisters. Praise the Most High. Baruch are all those who revere Yahuwah and walk in his ways. Today I want to share with you something that I think we can all talk to the Most High about, get counsel on, and that is Psalms 91. I don't know how many are like me. So often when I've quoted Psalms 91, I've asked him, Father, what is that secret place? We who dwell in the secret place, but what is that secret place? And I have at times thought it was being a commandment keeper, keeping the Shabbat or the Sabbatah, knowing his name, guarding the Torah. I thought all of those could be the secret place. But recently I've gone back to leaning more on it being his name. Now, I can't say I have a true confirmation on that, but I do feel strongly that that's what it is. And I want to know what that secret place is, because Psalms 91, oh my goodness, it's like it's like a roadmap. It's like instructions for these last days when the evil is released on the earth, when the dragon is coming after the seed of the woman, as Revelations 12 says, the commandment keepers. Then we need to know where that secret place is. We need to know how to abide, how to dwell in that secret place so that we can abide under his shadow. And so it's something that I'm going to keep seeking. Father, please tell me where the secret place is that you have set up for your set apart ones. So I have several scriptures to read that also talk about in the same verse. It'll say something about his name, and then they'll say something it says something about the secret pavilion or place of refuge until the calamities overpass, a place to hide from the enemy, or it'll talk about his shield or his wings. And it just kind of like echoes Psalms 91. And so that's why I am giving this to you and see what you think. And that's what you think, right? It's not really about what we think personally. It's about what is he going to tell us? You know, is the name just one of the keys that will give us access to the secret place? Or is that the secret place? We've got to know where the secret place is, because we're going to need protection, because all those protections that are listed in Psalms 91 comes from those who dwell in the secret place. So I'm going to start with Proverbs 18:10. The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous runs into it, and he is safe. The righteous runs into it and is safe. The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. It sounds like Psalms 91. Psalms 144:2 says, my goodness and my fortress, my high tower, and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdues my people under me. If he's subduing people under us, then we have protection. Psalm 61:3, for you have been a shelter for me and a strong tower from the enemy. Psalm 69:36, the seed also of his servants shall inherit it, and they that love his name shall dwell therein. Psalm 74:7, they have cast fire into your sanctuary. They have defiled by casting down the dwelling place of your name. to the ground. Psalms 143 and 9. Deliver me, O Yahuwah, from my enemies. I flee unto you to hide me. Teach me to do your will, for you are my Elohim. Your spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. Quicken me, O Yahuwah, for your name's sake. For your righteousness' sake, bring my soul out of trouble. Psalms 31:19. Oh, how great is your goodness, which you have laid up for them that fear you, which you have worked for them that trust in you before the sons of men. You will hide them in the secret of your presence. Sounds like Psalms 91 again. And from the pride of man, you will keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. Blessed be Yahuwah, for he has showed me his marvelous kindness in a strong city. Psalms 32:7. You are my hiding place. You will preserve me from trouble. You will compass me about with songs of deliverance. Selah. Psalms 52:9. I will praise you forever because you have done it, and I will wait on your name, for it is good before your saints. 54:1. Save me, O Elohim, by your name, and judge me by your strength. Verse 7. For he hath delivered me out of all trouble. Psalms 91:16. That's very close to Psalms 91:16. And mine eye hath seen his desire upon my enemies. Psalms 119:132. Look unto me and be merciful unto me, as you used to do unto those that love your name. Psalms 91:14. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Psalms 9:9. Yahuwah also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Yahuwah, have not forsaken them that seek you. So how are we going to hide in Yahuwah? He's going to be our refuge, is what it says. And they that know your name will put their trust in you. A refuge in times of trouble. Psalms 57. Be merciful unto me, O Elohim. Be merciful unto me, for my soul trusts in you. Yea, in the shadow of your wings I will make my refuge until these calamities be overpassed. What calamities? These last day calamities. Psalms 140:13. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto your name. The upright shall dwell in your presence. Psalms 91:1-3. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of you, Yahuwah, that you are my refuge and my fortress, my Elohim. In you will I trust. Psalms 119:132. Look, Yahuwah, upon me and be merciful unto me, or be kind to me, as you used to do for those that love your name. Psalms 5:11-12. But let all those that put their trust in you rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy because you defend them. Let them also that love your name be joyful in you. For you, Yahuwah, will barak, you will bless the righteous with favor, will you compass them as with a shield. Psalms 4:8. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for you, Yahuwah, only make me dwell in safety. Psalms 119:114. You are my hiding place and my shield. I hope in your word. Acts 2:21. And it shall come to pass that whoever shall call on the name of Yahuwah shall be saved. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven or the Shemaim given among men whereby we must be saved. Philippians 2:9. Wherefore Elohim also highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of Yahushua every knee should bow, of things in the Shemaim and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Yahushua is master, to the esteem of Elohim the Father. Psalms 116 and 12. What shall I render unto Yahuwah for all his benefits towards me? I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of Yahuwah. Psalms 124 and 8. Our help is in the name of Yahuwah, who made heaven and earth. Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever call upon the name of Yahuwah shall be saved. Exodus 20 and 7 and Deuteronomy 5 and 11. You will not take the name of Yahuwah your Elohim in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Psalms 20 and 1. Yahuwah hears you in the day of trouble. The name of Elohim of Yaakov defends you. Verse 7. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahuwah our Elohim. Psalms 118 and 11. They compass me about, yea, they compass me about, but in the name of Yahuwah I will destroy them. John 17, Yochanan 17 and 6. Then verse 11 and 12 and verse 26. So verse 6. I have manifested your name unto the men which you gave to me out of the world. This is Yahushua praying to the Father, one of his last prayers that he prayed. Yours they were, and you gave them to me, and they have kept your word. Now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to you, Kodesh Father. Keep through your own name those whom you have given me, that they may be one as we are. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in your name. Those that you gave me, I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled. So Yahushua says that he kept them through the Father's name while he was here, and he asked the Father to continue to keep them through his own name. 2 Timothy 2 and verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of Elohim stands sure, having this seal. Yahuwah knows them that are his, and let everyone that names the name of Yahushua HaMashiach depart from iniquity. Revelation 7. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living Elohim. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Elohim in their foreheads. So in 2 Timothy 2, he says, nevertheless, the foundation of Elohim stands sure, having this seal. Yahuwah knows them that are his. And then in Revelation 7, it says that the angels were told not to hurt the earth, nor the sea, nor the trees, until they sealed the servants of Elohim in their foreheads. Revelations 9. And the 5th angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of Elohim in their foreheads. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he strikes a man. So those people who don't have the seal of Elohim in their forehead, right? Then they will be tormented for 5 months by these locusts that sting like a scorpion. And they won't be able to die. The men are not going to die. The people are not going to die. And they're going to be stung over and over and over again because they don't have that seal. So that seal is going to protect and cover and shield us from this torment. Revelations 3:12. Him that overcomes will I make a pillar in the temple of my Elohim. This is Yahushua talking. And he shall go out no more. And I will write upon him the name of my Elohim and the name of the city of my Elohim, which is New Jerusalem, which comes down out of the Shamayim from my Elohim. And I will write upon him my new name. Revelations 22:4. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. This is Revelations 22:4. We're at the very end. The very end. Revelations 2:13. I know your works and where you dwell, even where the adversary's seat is, and you hold fast my name, and has not defiled your belief in me, even in those days when Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where the accuser dwells. So you heard how many times his name was also mentioned in the place of protection and dwelling place and refuge in all those scriptures. Is the secret place his name? We have to ask the Father. If we believe what is written by the prophets, that Abba said that he was going to again reveal his name to people, then should we keep requesting if there is more? I have said to him, am I calling you by the right name? Because if you've been in this way, you've heard many people have different names for him, and they pronounce Yahuwah, Yahweh, and there's just different pronunciations, and you know, we're striving to please him, and we want to be in right standing with him. Then we want to know, are we doing it right? Are we calling your name correctly? Is this your name? You know, lead us into all truth. Keep leading us into truth. We want to stay on the straight and narrow. We want to, you know, make it in. And so when we think about it, his son, Yahushua, when he was there, he always mentioned his father. He only did the will of his father. I come in my father's name. If you don't believe that I am, at least believe me for the very work's sake. I do what my father does. So when I think about him, I began a little while ago, maybe about a year and a half ago, started referring to him more as Father, because I was thinking, well, if Yahushua, who knew his name, called him Father, he didn't call him Yahuwah, he called him Father, then maybe that's what I need to be doing, is calling him Father more than Yahuwah. But I also know I need to use the name Yahuwah. But when I thought about me as a child, I knew my parents' names, but I called them Dad and Mom. So in honor, do I call them Father? Except for those times when, you know, in the scriptures, it tells us to call on his name in trouble, when I'm in trouble, or call on his name, you know, to praise him and to lift him up. And you know, is that when we call on his name? So that we don't use it in vain, so that we don't bring a disgrace or profane his name. I don't know. All this I'm learning, you know, and I'm wanting to know more. Does it dishonor him to hear his name just flown around, you know, talked about to different people? This is something that we have to get an understanding in our relationship with him. So we who are seeking truth, we've been brought out of darkness. We're headed to the light. We see glimmers of the light. But there's so much more. It's so much brighter. I know in my life, I know the light is brighter than where I'm standing at right now. So I want him to continue to lead me on. So my question is his name the secret place? Or is it only one of the keys that gives access to his secret place? In Tehillim 15, Psalms 15, Yahuwah answered David's question when he said, who can abide in your Kodesh tent, your dwelling place? And he listed different things that are what he's looking for people that will qualify to dwell in that Kodesh dwelling place. He says if we seek him, he'll be found of us. He'll let us find him. So we got to keep seeking him. We got to keep searching. So in Matthew 23 and 37, and then it's echoed in Luke 13 and 34, Yahushua said, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which kill the prophets and stone them that are sent to you. How often would I have gathered your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate, and verily I say unto you, you shall not see me until the time come when you shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of Yahuwah." So he wanted to bring them under his wings. Remember in Psalms 91, he says, under his wings we can trust. So he told them, I wanted to do you, but bring you under my wings, but you wouldn't have it. So now you're on your own. So in Psalms 91, he says, "He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." In the Merriam-Webster.com, so it's online dictionary, you can look it up, and I'll put this in the description box if you want to actually go to it. It says to abide means to bear patiently, to endure without yielding, to withstand, and to tolerate, to wait for, await, to accept without objection, to remain stable or fixed in a state, to continue in a place, to sojourn, to abide by, to conform to accept without objection. So that sounds like obedience. It says it in two different ways. There's one. Let me see where it is. Oh, it says to abide, to continue in a place, to sojourn, will abide in the house of Yahuwah. It was their example. And then to endure without yielding, to withstand, they put abide the onrush of the enemy. So when we abide in him, we have a certain stance about us. We have a certain way about us. We're tolerating. We're bearing patiently. And we accept what he says without objection. So let's do Psalms 91. And just think about what all it means to say the name. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High, he that dwells in your name, he that is one with you and your Son, Yahushua, shall abide, shall bear patiently, endure without yielding under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of you, Yahuwah, that you are my refuge and my fortress, my Elohim, in you will I trust. Surely you will deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Look at all this protection. You will cover me with your feathers, and under your wings will I trust. Psalms 36:7 says, How excellent is your loving kindness, O Elohim. Therefore children of men put their trust under the shadow of your wings. Your truth is my shield and armor. I will not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walks in darkness. That's all these illnesses and these plagues. Nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. So no matter what time of the day anything comes. And remember in Exodus when at Passover, when they put the blood of the lamb on the doorpost, and he said, I'm gonna pass over any house that has the blood on the doorpost. So your truth is my shield and armor. I will not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at my side, and 10,000 at my right hand, but it shall not come near me. Only with my eyes will I behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because I've made you, Yahuwah, my refuge, even the Most High my habitation, there shall no evil befall me, neither shall any plague come near my dwelling. For you will give your messengers, your angels, charge orders to take charge over me, to keep me in all my ways. They shall bear me up in their hands to keep me from dashing my foot against a stone. I will tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon will I trample under feet. Because I've set my love upon you, Yahuwah, therefore will you deliver me. You shall set me on high because I've known your name. I shall call upon you and you will answer me. You will be with me in trouble. You will deliver me and honor me. With long life will you satisfy me and show me your salvation. So think about it. In English class, when you're writing papers, they say you need a thesis statement. You need you need an opening statement. And you need a closing statement. So in the beginning statement, the opening statement, he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Then the closing statement could be here in verse 14 when he says, because I set my love upon you, Yahuwah, therefore will you deliver me. You shall set me on high because I have known your name. I know your name, so I know that secret place. I shall call upon you and you will answer me. You will be with me in trouble. You will deliver me and honor me. With long life will you satisfy me and show me your salvation. Psalm 69:35. For Elohim will save Zion and will build the cities of Judah, that they may dwell there and have it in possession. The seed also of his servants shall inherit it, and they that love his name shall dwell therein. Psalms 33:18. Behold, the eye of Yahuwah is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his kindness, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waits for Yahuwah. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him because we have trusted in his Kodesh name. Let your kindness, O Yahuwah, be upon us, according as we hope in you. John 14 says, if you had known me, you should have known my Father also. And from now on you will know him and have seen him. Philip said unto him, Yahushua, show us the Father, and it suffices us. Yahushua said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me hath seen the Father. And how do you then say, show us the Father? Believe you not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwells in me. He does the work. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. And let's look back at John 17, where he was talking to the Father, and he asked the Father to keep them by his name. He says, I have manifested your name unto the men which you gave to me out of the world. Yours they were, and you gave them to me, and they have kept your word. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to you. Kodesh, Father, keep through your own name those whom you have given me, that they may be one as we are. And he just told Philip, you see one, you see the other. You've seen me, you've seen the Father. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in your name. Right? So he kept them in the name. He said, those that you gave me, I've kept. And none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scriptures may be fulfilled. So could the name of the Most High be the dwelling place? We who dwell in the secret place of the Most High, is it the name where we'll be made one? Why would Yahushua ask the Father to keep them, the taught ones that he was leaving behind? Keep them in your own name. Could his name be our dwelling place? And if it is, how do we use that? How do we make the name? Is there a formula? Because, Father's good about laying it out. Some things are hidden for those who are seekers to find, but hidden from those who have their own hidden agendas. Is the name of Yahuwah the secret place? Because according to Proverbs 18:10, remember, the name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. Psalms 144:2, my goodness and my fortress, my high tower. Psalm 61:3, For you have been a shelter for me and a strong tower from the enemy. Is it his name? So may we all seek him and find out what is the secret place. I know I want to know where that secret place is. I want to know how to have access to it. I want to be hid in it. I want to be under the shadow of the Almighty. I want to be able to say that you are my refuge and my fortress, the one in whom I trust. So until then, until we find out, we'll keep seeking. We win in Yahuwah. We win in the name of Yahuwah. The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous one runs into it and he is safe. Until next time, stay encouraged. Keep that fight in you. Get a warrior mentality because the fight is real. But let's find out where that secret place is and how to get access to it. I love you in Yahuwah, and I'm hoping that we all make it, that we all endure to the end, and that we'll be accounted worthy to escape the things that are coming upon the face of the earth. A time that Yahushua says nothing has ever happened to compare to what's coming. And we want to stand strong for his name's sake. We want to be valiant in battle. Until next time, just always remind yourself that we win in him. We win in him. We win in him. I believe his name is the secret place. Let's revere him and walk in his ways. Salama. Until next time. Praise Yah, praise Yah.